You've reached your destination.
Hi, welcome to Thereandback.pod. You're listening with Casidy and Shivana, and today we're going to talk a little bit about de-stressing for the holidays.
Hi, everybody. It's another early morning. Yeah, but before we do that, I guess peaks and pits.
Love to. So my peak is I got my hair done a little bit darker again. I got a gloss, and it's funny because a gloss, like I've gotten it darker, like literal low lights last time, and like so many more people realized this time. So many more people were like, "Kelsey, I love your hair that color." I was like, it was this color in October too. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, but whatever.
No, it definitely looks like less blonde is there, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Even when you posted the
Oh,
photo on
sorry.
Snapchat, I
Right
was
here
like,
is
or
like
whatever, I was like, whoa, it
right
definitely
here
is
is like,
darker. Because I saw you that day that you got
well,
it done.
yeah.
And then you posted the photo, and I was like, it's definitely different. Like, there's definitely a difference.
Peak hair looks good. Everyone thinks it looks darker. Yippee doo day. Pit. I don't really have one. I have a lot of things I've paid for this week, so that's my pit. I hate when I have like all the things at once. I take my dog to the
Mm.
vet. I need to go grocery shopping. So I have to obviously buy Christmas gifts. And after your Christmas gift should be here today. Skylar's already ordered. My mom's already had. My little sister's already had. Well, my little sister's lost in the mail. We're getting there.
Uh-oh.
You know. You know,
Uh,
Taylor's little merge team isn't helping me with it either. They were like, wait 7 more days to make sure it's lost. I'm like, it's already been lost since Halloween. And they're like, 7 more days, please. And I'm like,
uh,
thanks.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. My peak is I went to Old Navy yesterday and I got three different tops for like $50. And one of them was a sweater, so that's not bad. They have like a 40% off sale right now. I'm just thinking about it. This is going up in like 3 weeks, so maybe not anymore. But I'm
They
excited. I
always have some
needed,
sort of sale going on. That's why I
do
love
they?
Old Navy.
I think
Uh-huh.
the entire store, like 90% of the store was 40% off. So if you want anything,
Yeah.
I suggest. I was actually going to look for like the holiday sweaters I keep seeing people post, but I didn't find any of those. So
Remember when you told me Old Navy isn't cool? I
anyway,
remember that.
my pit, this one's silly, really silly, but my nail popped off this weekend, so the rest of it's good. So I think I'm just gonna replace the one because I want to redo them this weekend for my trip next week. So I think I'm just gonna replace the silly pit. Moving on.
It's still a pit. All right. What's your medium in it?
Medium minute. I don't know if this is medium minute, but the trees are like really, really pretty right now. Like we have bright red, like I think yellow popped more like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and now it's like red. And it's almost done. It's definitely almost done. I'm seeing more and more branches, but the reds right now are like gorgeous.
Nice. Mine is there's a book called All the Light You Cannot See. I'm pretty sure we cannot see. I think it might be we. But they did a TV show on it on Netflix. It's like a limited series. And I keep talking about this book. I've had it on my TBR since I think the day I downloaded Goodreads, but I just haven't gotten to read it. So I started the show, whatever. I normally like to read the book first, but I decided to read the show. And the show so far is crazy. Connor's watching it with me, and even he was like, wow, this is really good. It's based on like Hitler and like the Nazis and like back in those days. It's actually really cool. Okay, rephrase that. It's not cool, but like they did a good job. It's
Interesting.
it's I don't know how to like critique it after saying that, but it's pretty interesting how they did it. But I think we're only like 2 episodes in. Oh,
Okay,
it's on Netflix.
cool.
We wanted to take a moment to say thank you to our sponsor, Waterboy. They have the perfect hydration packets for those holiday hangovers or those post workout hydration pick me ups. So, whether you're hitting the gym or you drink a little too much, they've got you covered. Waterboy has zero sugar and 3 times the electrolytes of Liquid IV, making your hangovers stand no chance. You guys, the first time I had Waterboy was this summer at the Fun on Weekdays 5K in LA, and it was amazing. Not only does it taste amazing, and let me tell you, I'm not a huge fan of like types of drinks like these, but I really like this one. It also made me feel so hydrated and good to go after running a 5K. And I'm not a big runner, so I really appreciated the extra boost. So definitely give these a try. They have some amazing flavors like strawberry lemonade, lemon lime, and blue raspberry, and they just released a grape flavor. It is also gluten-free, caffeine-free, dairy-free, vegan, and made right here in the USA. Stay hydrated this season with Waterboy. This makes a great gift or stocking stuffer for anyone in your life. Hundreds of thousands of people already trust Waterboy as their hangover cure. It's time to stop dealing with anxiety alone. For a limited time, our listeners get an exclusive 15% off discount with our link at waterboy.com/TBpod. That's 15% off at waterboy.com/TPpod. It's time to ho hydrate this holiday season.
Let's get into it. Tips and tricks for de-stressing this holiday season.
It's definitely a time where you're like, oh my gosh, I have to get all these gifts. I'm gonna put out all this money and I have to travel. And there's definitely a lot of good, exciting things too, obviously. I mean, it's the holidays, it's special, it's fun and everything, but there's a lot of stressors that come with it. If you're in the corporate world, it's Q4, everything wraps up. You got a lot of pressure. But my tip with that is that there'll always be more work. So just do the best you can and really don't overdo yourself. Enjoy your holidays.
Yeah, I feel like John and I were kind of discussing this, and we were talking about how obviously in college you get like a 2-week break for Christmas, and like when you're a big kid, you don't. And I think that's what's stressing me out the most is because I have 2 jobs, and both of them are very flexible. Both of them really are. But they might not have the same flexibility at the same time. So I really can't plan any holiday travel to like go see my parents or for Christmas to go home or for Christmas to go to St. Louis for a day or two until I really figure out how and when I'm going to be working, which kind of stinks, but that's my biggest, I guess I could say stressor. So with that being said, I'm just trying to plan everything I can plan that I know I can do, and then kind of gonna wait for the schedule to drop to really set it. So I guess I'm making like tentative plans. Like I plan to go home for Thanksgiving until like that'll be like a quick 42-hour trip. Christmas will probably also be like a quick 2-3 day trip. And then I'm being requested in St. Louis now. So I don't know how I'm gonna make that work. So just kind of plan out what you can. And with that, just keep moving. I knew I probably wasn't going to see Shivana before Christmas again, so I just mailed her gift, like things like that I can control. I'm kind of just like, Shivana, here's your Christmas gift. Sorry, it's not wrapped. Amazon wrapped it in a nice little box. There you go. Like things like that. I'm just like, all right, can't control it. Order the gift, ship it there. Order this, ship it there. Do that, bring it there, whatever. But as for the travel aspect, if your job is maybe not the easiest to get, like again, both of mine are really flexible, but I don't know if they're going to have the same flexibility. So I'm kind of making like 2 sets of plans for each holiday. Like if I'm stuck here, this is what I'm going to do. If I'm not stuck here, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Get that. That's like one of the biggest things from school that I miss is like the breaks. You go
That's why people are teachers. This makes so much more sense. Like
no, it does. It makes a lot of sense. It does. You go from having all these long breaks, like a month off for Christmas and a week off in the spring and 3 months off in the summer. It's just like, now you want me to work up until the day before Christmas? Okay. Like,
no, literally.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love the gym that I work out. We're open on Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I'm like, that's wild. But it is only 2 classes, thankfully. So, whatever. I guess Thanksgiving have passed when this episode comes out? I think so. Just so you guys know, we are pre-recording. So I guess I will obviously have plans by then. But yeah, we're open. And I'm pretty sure I haven't like written it in paper fully, but I'm pretty sure I'm working Thanksgiving Day because I asked, please don't put me on Black Friday so I can go home. So I might literally be driving to my parents with Connor on Thanksgiving Day, which is gonna stink, but it's fine.
It might be better than driving the day before traffic-wise.
Yeah, I guess the day before Thanksgiving is America's worst travel day. You know that, right? Yeah. So fun.
Yeah. I'm planning to go on a trip and ignore Thanksgiving this year. It's first.
I know. Are you guys not gonna do like any little cute dinner in like regards to Thanksgiving?
I don't think we're gonna get turkey and mashed potatoes in Japan. So.
Well, obviously, I do understand that. I'm saying like you guys don't have like a cute outfit and like a dinner like planned out.
No,
Oh,
I don't. We don't have anything planned. I don't know. It might feel weird, but I'm excited about it. A lot of people in my industry apparently do this too. Like my boss, she says she goes to like Europe every year over the Thanksgiving holiday, just
Mhm.
because Americans aren't traveling. So as a standby passenger, you're like, you got it. You're going
Yeah.
wherever you want to go. So, and you also have, if you're on the corporate side, you do have those holidays off. I actually work at the airport, so I know a lot of people that I work with, they bid these holidays off, and a lot of times they don't get them unless they have seniority.
Mhm.
So they're all used to working like every holiday, which is kind of sad.
I know Connor already said he's like the first couple of years as a pilot, like I might not be home for Christmas, and I'm like that's so sad, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told him I'll probably just fly to wherever if he's there for like a long enough trip, like we're literally just gonna have Christmas and whatever. Like we won't bring gifts, obviously on the plane, that's ridiculous, but I'll probably just like go wherever he
With
is for
him.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's obviously manageable. If it's like a trip there and back, then no. But if he's like somewhere for a couple hours, I'd go. Yeah,
Yeah.
Connor's dad still sometimes doesn't get Thanksgiving and Christmas off now, and he's been in the pilot industry for like 20 something years.
I mean, the good thing on working those holidays is you get paid well. At
I
least at
can't
my
lie.
airline, you
They
get
get
paid
paid.
well.
I mean, yes, so does Connor's father, but like I personally, they get paid well all year round. I'd rather have the holiday.
Yeah. Well,
But
as a
yeah,
pilot,
so
but yeah, if you're like in a different position, not a pilot,
oh yeah,
sometimes that holiday pay gets you through.
gotcha. Yeah, another thing is like for gifts, this is like my little tip for gifts. I am such normally an early bird gift shopper, and this year, like the spark's just gone. I don't know, I didn't know what I wanted to get anybody. Like I really struggled this year. So instead, I told myself I was gonna buy 1 to 2 gifts per week. Like I basically gave myself like a budget of like this much how much I'm willing to spend in a week. And every week for like the 9 weeks, I started this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna order 1 gift or 2 gifts, whatever like reaches that. So this week I ordered Skylar's and Shivana's gifts, like that hit the quota. Like last week I ordered my mom, the first week I ordered my mom's gifts, the next week I ordered my little sister's gift, like stuff like that. So that's a good thing if like maybe instead of, splurging and going crazy all at once. I guess Black Friday will have happened by now. So obviously if you guys got a great deal, splurge, have fun. But what I'm doing with all of my like once I finally decide on like, oh, I should get them that, I'm kind of just letting it ordering it if it's in the budget for the week, and if not, I order it the next week. Because then
Yeah.
I feel like it's not, oh, I just dropped $1,000 on 5 gifts. It's, oh, I dropped 150 every week slowly for the past like couple weeks. So I think I like that better personally.
Fair. Yeah. My other tip was gonna be like set a budget. Like not everybody can go and drop a rack on gifts, and that's okay. I don't think it's about how much you spend. I think it's the thought behind it, and
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be the biggest gift in the world. So set a budget. Don't make yourself go broke over Christmas. That's stressful as it is. So yeah.
Have you ordered any gifts yet?
I haven't, but I've started my little list. I'm not a pre-gift buyer. I know that's really bad. I need to be better about it, but I've never really.
No, you literally are, and it's a February, and I still haven't ordered a Christmas gift buyer.
Anyway. No, I usually will go shopping like a week or two before Christmas, which is so bad. I really need to get better at this, but uh
Yeah, I normally try to start like first week of November.
no, you're good at
Like I
that.
have like a little pile on my couch right now of gifts that need to be wrapped, but I haven't found a cute wrapping paper yet.
No, that's
I've looked
fine.
around, haven't found one that I like. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that wrapping paper. So they're just sitting in their box or bag, right? Literally, I think you can like see the little paper right there.
Gonna be cut.
Oh, you guys can't see it. I lied. I forgot we had it. Guys, I'm literally like a ding dong today. Sorry. Also, when you go home, or if you, not if you go home, but even if you go see family, set boundaries. I feel like we've talked about this in like numerous episodes about like boundary setting, stuff like that. But I feel like I don't have a big family, but I feel like you always see like on TikTok, like the post Thanksgiving, like cousin walk, which I think there's also like a pre one where they smoke to like get hungry for Thanksgiving. But like if you need a post dinner, I'm overwhelmed, let's go on a walk so we can leave our aunts and uncles and parents like for a little bit, grab a cousin, go on a walk, like leave, well, go drive around the car. Like you're allowed to kind of take a step back for a minute, and if they won't let you leave, go sit in the bathroom, lock the door, sorry guys, my belly hurts, and just literally go sit in there for a minute if that's what you need. Like, you're allowed to set those boundaries and you're allowed to kind of like take a step back.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I think, yeah, do what you need to do. If you're going to a holiday with family that you're not as close with or not as comfortable with, you can even be just set a time. Like, oh, I have my best friends, something I have to go. Or my friend and I are going Black Friday shopping. Bye. Even if that's
Yeah.
not
Just make
necessarily what
sure
you're
you don't,
doing.
yeah, just make sure you don't dine and dash. Like, make sure you stay for a little bit, just so like you don't obviously hurt the person's feelings. 'Cause I feel like some people literally come over, eat food, leave, and I'm like, that was dirty. Just like stay
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes before the meal, 30 minutes after the meal. It's not that hard.
Yeah. And if there
But
are people there that you're not the biggest fan of, which happens, find other people to talk to. Don't sit next to them.
yeah, I was about to say, I just don't talk to them. If I stay, rephrase this story. So every year so far, Connor and I have spent 5 Thanksgivings together. LOL. So every year I either stay home or go, like I stay here in Orlando and go with his family, or I go home to my family. And if I could stay here, they do it with their neighbors across the street. And I know the neighbors that literally live in the house, but they have a huge family. So I've met a decent amount of them, but some of them I've even realized like are kind of just like awkward to talk to. And it's already awkward for me because like I'm a guest of the neighbors, whereas they're like family of the ones hosting because like the other family hosts it. Like we just bring a ton of food over. So they're like their houses are here and we just walk to each other's houses. But even I've realized like sometimes like it's awkward because I'm already awkward as the guest, feeling bad. Like I'm not, I normally like just make cookies or something. Like I don't bring a lot to the table, literally. So I kind of just like say my hellos, make sure I'm respectful, and kind of just like move on. Stay with like Shivana said, like stay with people I know I like to talk to, or like move it on.
We're
You don't
talking about
have to talk. You
Thanksgiving,
don't.
but this is going up after.
Well, no, I was just making an example
No,
of
okay.
Thanksgiving. Christmas, I always go home. Christmas, I was just an example of Thanksgiving. You can obviously, it's the same for Christmas. That I just normally go home for Christmas. I've never, Connor and I, probably until there's a ring on my finger, will never skip things Christmas at our own families. Both our families are pretty religious and like Christmas is more than just like, swapping the gifts. So therefore, I don't think either of us will really skip Christmas at our own homes for a while. And like I said, until we're like, yeah, I kind of want to host due to the fact that I don't want either of us to ever have to miss our parents on Christmas. But yeah, if you go to church, obviously plan that out. If you go to synagogue, whatever, you go to for your holidays is also, Hanukkah in December, Kwanzaa, Christmas, all that good stuff, set your intentions with it and just go. Again, if your family's really annoying you, guess what? It's amazing. All these churches and synagogues have a billion seats in them. You don't have to even sit with your family. You're still there. Hey, mom and dad, I actually really want to listen to the message today. I think I'm going to sit over there. Love you guys. See you at the end. They'll respect that. Just, hey, I don't want to be right next to you right now. I'm going to be back there. I'm still watching. I'm still listening. I'm still singing, whatever, your church does. Not right now. Love you. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, I was just more using as an example. I know
Yeah.
Thanksgiving will have passed by the time this comes out.
Gotcha. My other tip is if you're really like stressed out about all this stuff, sit down, make a list of everything you have to do. I feel like that clears my head so fast because if I'm sitting there like noodling on things, run a bath and then go sit and read your book, something like that. Just take the night off, make some hot cocoa, watch a Christmas movie, like write it all down. You have it there, get it out of your head and just relax. It's okay.
Gosh, Connor and
Everything's
I
going to be
made
okay.
hot chocolate yesterday. It was so good.
Oh, I did last night too.
Yeah, Connor gets me this thing called he calls it a PPT, pre-period treat, and he'll just give me like a Publix bag filled with like random crap. And I already got my period, but like the weekend with Shivana here just like didn't work out that he got it before. And so he brought it over and he got like 4 different types of hot chocolate, but he didn't think to ask me if I had milk, like because he was surprising me, but I'm out of milk. So he had to run back to Publix, but it's fine. Publix is right there. Literally, I can look at it. But it was just funny. I was like, I don't have milk. And he was like, you're kidding? I was like, no, so sorry. Didn't have heavy whipping cream, like didn't have any of it that we even could have like diluted to make to like, no. So sadly, we had to run back to Publix. But yeah, that was like a side story, sorry. I agree with Shwana, just like write it all down. That's why I write a list on my phone even, like not even on paper, so that if I'm on the go and I like see something and I'm like, oh, that'd be the perfect gift, or oh my gosh, that'd be the perfect outfit for the day or whatever, that'll piece together my travel. I write it down the note because I am a very pen on paper person, like very, very, very much. But if it's on here, obviously I don't bring my notebook everywhere. But if it's on my phone, I can kind of just pull it up, be like boom, boom, boom. Like even Shivana's Christmas gift, I was stressing. If you listen to our episodes of gift, we did a gift guide and we did our Christmas wish list. And Shivana wanted a trench coat, and I was like, I'm gonna find her the perfect trench coat. I didn't realize, one, I do have expensive taste. There was some on like Amazon, they just weren't my favorite. And I fell in love with this one for $160. And I was like, I love her to death. Like, I'm just not doing that. We never spend that much on each other. I was like, so I'm not getting it. But then I kept looking and I just fell in love with the one for $160. So therefore, she got something else. It's not there yet, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, I was very annoyed because I'm also like a one set mindset. And I was like, this is the trench coat. Like, this is her. And I like sat around for a couple days seeing if it'd go on sale, Then I realized that they sold out of her size out of nowhere. And I was like, okay, they're not even going to restock her size now. And I was like, all right, next gift, move it on. Write the list down, move it on.
Mm-hmm.
She'll still like the gift I got her, but.
No, I'm excited. I don't know. Should I open it today? I don't
No, I
know.
don't care. Yeah, I don't care. You can. You definitely can. I don't care. I'm not like, oh my God, I mean, it's a surprise, but I'm not like, oh my God, save it under the tree. Like, I open it. We're big kids. I don't care. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
I feel like it was kind of a mumbo jumbo episode, but hopefully it felt more like you were talking to your friends about the stressors than us talking mumbo jumbo. We're waking up. We're waking up.
We are waking up. This is fair. All right. Anything else to add?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks everybody coming in, listening to the pod today. If you're enjoying it and you want to give a little rating and review, we'd really appreciate that. You can subscribe or follow the pod depending on where you're listening or watching, I guess. And follow us on Thereandback.pod on Instagram. You can follow our individuals as well if you want to. They're linked down below. Have an amazing stress-free season because it's really not worth it. Just overstress about it. Just enjoy the little things, and things are gonna work out. All right. We'll see you.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye, guys.